Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. I'm Rebecca, and today we are going to be designing some cute little fruit mermaids. These are food mermaids. These are some of the mermaids that I've done throughout Mermay, and I thought you guys would like to see how I drew them and my process. So this is basically a speed paint, so if you don't like speed paints, you can leave. It's fine. But if you want to watch me draw and me talk a little bit about my ideas for this, maybe it'll spark some ideas in you for Mermay. So yeah, let's get into what I actually want to talk about. So I started with 4 ideas and then landed on the last one I decided to do. So this first mermaid is a mushroom girl. So I decided on an umbrella. So at first I was like a big mushroom hat or a big mushroom like hairstyle, but I didn't like that. So then I decided to go like more with a beret. And then I realized, oh, I could do a beret and an umbrella, so I could have that big element in there. It's just not on the character, which I think was much more practical and really cute in like a concept design kind of thing. Because if you give a character a huge umbrella that's a mushroom and a tiny little beret, I love that. The one thing I will say is I think I should have made either the beret a brown mushroom or the umbrella a brown mushroom, and I'm thinking more of the beret because the umbrella is so big and I think I wanted that to be a bright color and the beret to be a little bit more subdued, but I do still like it just being a different color red in the end. But let's talk about the line art. So I like to spend a little bit more time on the line art than I think a lot of people do, because I think if you have, I don't spend like a ton of time on it. I know a lot of artists that spend so much time on their line art. That's why it looks incredible. I spend around like 30 minutes on line art to an hour, depending on how complicated the design is. I just think if you have good line art, your coloring will look much better, much nicer. When coloring, I wanted to do different shades of red, but then I didn't like the hair color being this orangey color, so I changed it to a dark navy blue, and I think that looks so much better in the end. I added this blue like water background. I added some shading to that, and I really liked how that looked in the background. So for most of these have a background. Some of them correlate to the design, others are just like water. But then I added some shading to the actual character. I just added some like cell shading. I didn't want to blend too much. It was more of like I want this to look kind of pop arty, and I wanted this to look like good if it was a design on a t-shirt or like a sticker. So I think it worked out pretty well for that like purpose. Then I added some highlights, just and I messed with the settings a bit, and then I settled on that, and that's it. And let's start on the next one. So the next concept was a pineapple. So we got a pineapple, and I kept looking at the pineapple, and I think maybe I just watched Drawing with Waffles, drawing fruit video, and it really inspired me, and I was like, that's so cute, and I wanted to draw my own pineapple girl. So I took I stopped watching it. Well, I finished watching it, and then so if you don't know, I feel like a lot of artists, I'll put on background noise, so I'm drawing and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm watching, but I need something in the background, and I don't like to listen to music because then I get too into it. So I put on someone talking, so I go through like sketchbook tours. I will put on like podcasts in the background, just like random people, like comedy, garbage kind of stuff. Like, it's not garbage, like not the people's work isn't garbage, just like my thing. My mind is like, I need something that I can listen to and not think about too much, like that. Okay, so now move on. So my idea for the fringe around the tail and the tail fin was pineapple rings, and I really liked that concept idea. I really like the way that tail and that like fringe around the things look, around the bottom of the top of the tail looks. I really like that. I also really like this line art, and I might just like clean up the line art a lot and like refine it completely, and then I might make a line art like packet. You won't have to buy it or anything. It'll just like be free on Pinterest probably. Like I have a coloring page already on Pinterest if you wanna see that. I think it's linked on my Instagram and one of my pictures. Okay, and then I really like this blonde hair and the whole coloring of it. I really like the whole thing. And then for the background, I did a leaf, and it took me a bit of time to figure out like exactly how I wanted the leaf and how I wanted the stem to look. And it took probably a little bit longer than I ever wished it would take me to, or ever wanted it to take me to make this leaf. I thought it was gonna be quick. It took me like probably 15 to 20 minutes just making the leaf, and it was, I don't know why, it was just a little tedious for me. And then I did all this background stuff. Well, it's not just the leaf, the background in general took me a while. And that's it, and that's the finished picture, and I hope you guys like it. Moving on to the third one. There are 4 in this video. I should have said that at the beginning, but I didn't. And then this one is a cotton candy girl. It took me 1 sketch, and it just was really quick, and I don't understand why it was so quick, because I guess it was just like something about inspiration. It kind of just struck, and I really liked it just immediately, so I didn't really feel the need to like try to mess with it that much. So I like made the ponytail bigger, and I refined it in the second sketch layer, and I added a little fish. And what I want to do for my next video, in a video probably, is make some fish, because I struggle with making fish in like a stylized way without making them look like blobfish, like drawn with Waffles. And that's not because like I'm trying to copy her, it's just because like a default boring fish is usually like, and her blobfish are adorable and not boring, but like for me, like a default fish, so mine looks like knockoff blobfish, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But I try not to make it look like that. I try to like make it my own, and that's why I add like the like fluff on the back and try to give it a little bit like movement or a longer body. But I'm not sure I like that, so I think I'm gonna tweak it, work on it a little bit before Mermaid ends, because we still have like 12 days left of Mermaid, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, that's not that many days left till we're done with this whole thing and it's over. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna miss it when it's over, because it's really fun for me. But I really liked doing all of these because they were really fun and pop arty, and that was one thing I did one time and I really liked it. So I like doing the style. It's really fun and sticker like, and I want to make stickers now with them, so I'm probably gonna do that. So then I had a cotton candy in the background. I know I'm really not talking through the process. I'm kind of just spurting things out because that's what I do in these voiceovers. But yeah. And then this was the final image, so I hope you guys like it. And if you want to see stickers or things of any of these, please tell me, because I will do it eventually, probably in a few months, or like when I have the time, or in a month maybe, when I have the time to like make stickers and fully process everything. Okay, and then I saw Drunk Waffles. She doesn't know who I am, but I watch all her videos. She's amazing. Her sketchbook tours, I will listen to them in the background because they're just so nice to listen to and like hear someone else talk about their art. And I like when you look at the thing, like it's never nothing's there. That's why I like watching things rather than like listening to things, I think. But anyway, she had a banana. She just recently drew a banana girl. And this is actually my photo for today on my Instagram. So if you want to hop over to Instagram, see that in a square rather than a elongated box. You can check that out, or you can, I don't know. And also, if you want to see more art, you want to see all my mermaids, you can check out my Instagram. It's always linked in the description, along with the artist of the week, which I will tell you at the end of the video. So when I was drawing this, I was inspired by drawing Waffles' recent video, but I didn't want to copy it, so I kind of did my own thing. And I didn't look at it all when I was drawing it, because I was like, when you look at things, when you're trying to like come up with an idea, you typically like take. So I didn't want to take, so I just kind of figured out my own thing. I liked her little like shirt thing, so I made sleeves out of banana peels and used like a full banana for the front piece. This kind of looks like a drapey fabric. And then to the back, I'm not really sure what I did for the back, because it's like you can't see it, but I was thinking like in the back it was kind of like it went around, like it was also drapey in the back, except it went lower, so I should have added that, but I didn't. And I also really like the shading on it. It's kind of orangey, which is nice, and it makes the green look a little bit orangey and a little bit sickly, but I still like it. I think it's good. I should have just left the background pink. I think the water kind of looks weird, and I don't think I spent enough time on it for it to look like nice, so it kind of just looks like garbagey water. But that's it. I hope you guys like this video, and now I'm going to tell you the artist of the week in this little clip. Okay guys, the artist of the week is Create Simple. They have linked at the end of the video and in the description box down below. If you want to go check out their Instagram, it's also linked down there, and so is mine. So thanks so much for watching. Bye!